Warriors, welcome back to the front lines. We've spent time on the mountains with the prophets, and we've walked through the valleys of history. But today, we are going somewhere deeper. We are going to a place where the light of the sun doesn't reach. We are talking about the abyss. In our Sunday schools, we are taught about the beauty of creation, the stars, the trees, the calm waters. But if you look at the ancient Hebrew scrolls, there is a recurring character that theology often tries to step over, a character that represents the very opposite of God's order. Its name is Rahab. Now, let's clear the air immediately. This is not the woman of Jericho. This is not the story of a harlot who found faith. This is the story of a monster that defined the darkness. In the ancient world, the sea wasn't just a body of water. It was a symbol of untamed, raging chaos. And in that sea lived a beast so massive and so arrogant that the Bible calls it the Prideful One. Before you can claim your territory as a light warrior, you have to understand the nature of the entity that wants to unmake your world. This is the declassification of Rahab, the sea beast.
Most of us are familiar with the heavyweights of biblical zoology. We know Behemoth, the massive strength of the land. We know Leviathan, the twisting, scaly dragon of the deep. But Rahab is the third member of this triad, and in many ways, it is the most dangerous. While Leviathan represents the twisting nature of lies, Rahab represents the arrogance of the storm. The Hebrew word Rahab literally translates to storm, arrogance, or pride. It is the spirit that says, "I am my own master. I am the center of the universe." Job chapter 26, verse 12 gives us the forensic evidence of a cosmic battlefield. It says, "By his power he stilled the sea. By his understanding he shattered Rahab." Notice the weapon used. It wasn't just power, it was understanding. Chaos cannot be defeated by raw force alone. It is defeated by the light of truth. When you understand the root of the chaos in your life, you gain the authority to shatter it. Rahab isn't just an ancient myth, it is a spiritual frequency that is still broadcasting today. It's the frequency of the lone wolf who refuses to partner. It's the frequency of the ego that refuses to bend. And today, we are turning that frequency off. Here is the part that will change the way you read your Bible forever. We all know the story of the Exodus. We see the walls of water, the dry ground, and the pillar of fire. But listen to the prophet Isaiah in chapter 51. He cries out to the arm of the Lord, "Was it not you who cut Rahab to pieces, who pierced that monster? Was it not you who dried up the sea?" Do you see it? Isaiah is revealing that the parting of the Red Sea wasn't just a physical escape, it was a spiritual execution. The Egyptian empire, with all its pride and its god-king Pharaoh, was the earthly manifestation of the Rahab spirit. When God parted those waters, he wasn't just moving H2O, he was physically and spiritually crushing the head of the sea beast. Every time a wave crashed down on a golden chariot, it was a strike against the ancient pride that kept the people in chains. The Red Sea was a grave for the monster. This tells us something vital about our own journey. When you are standing at your own Red Sea, when you feel like the walls are closing in, God isn't just making a path for you to walk on. He is crushing the very thing that tried to swallow you. You aren't just a survivor. You are walking over the remains of your enemy. So, how do we live as light warriors in 2026? We do it through the partnership of the wings. Rahab is the spirit of isolation and control, but the kingdom is the spirit of partnership. We are raising our sons to be more than just strong. We are raising them to be men of understanding, the same understanding that shattered the deep. A real man, a true warrior, isn't threatened by a daughter of the king who has found her wings. He doesn't try to be the storm that grounds her. He becomes the wind that helps her soar. In the book of Revelation, it says that in the new heaven and the new earth, the sea was no more. This doesn't mean there is no water. It means there is no more chaos, no more Rahab, no more pride that separates us from each other and from the Creator. Today, take the sword of understanding. Look at the chaos in your home, in your business, or in your heart, and say, I know your name. Your name is Rahab, and you have no place here. The commander has already won the war beneath the waves. Walk on dry ground. Stay armored. Stay in the light.
The abyss is deep, but the light is deeper. If this message resonated with your spirit, subscribe to the ABthrive tribe. Share this with a fellow warrior who is fighting a storm they don't understand. Because together, we are the army that the darkness never saw coming. I'll see you in the light.